Folks, do not miss out on this insanely awesome opportunity to gain a ton of training items. That too, some of the best training items you will ever get in Dokkan history. This event right here, the Halloween event that released last week, the Deborah's All Out Effort in Heaven, has actually turned out to be quite a spectacular well of resources for you, because in stage 2, level 2, even though the drop rate for the medals are abysmal, you're actually able to pick up a ton of these training items instead, and that is far more important than this. Recently, I made a video talking about how if you wanted to get the SSR Deborah to awaken, it was better to just go with the mission drops instead, because it takes care of all 104 medals that you need. If you were to do this through the old-fashioned way, it would take you roughly like at least 50 runs, maybe more, because the drop rates are so bad and so limited that you simply just don't get much per run. Even with the help of a maximized Otherworld Warriors team, even with the help of support memories, even if you have the best luck, it's still not going to get you very far. It's going to take you a long time. But in the process of me doing this anyway, I found myself with a ton of these training items right here. And this may not apply to a lot of you, but some of you do struggle to have a bunch of training items. If you're a new player, if you're a veteran player who's just run out of resources, this is the place to be. This event is going away in about 3 days from now, so make sure you guys grind this out as much as you possibly can. In the process, you might even end up with an extra 104 medals, which means you could also be ready for this unit's eventual EZA down the line, but that's really not the priority. The priority is to do this. Let me show you and put into context how good this is. The Christmas Candy Cane is 1 million XP, 1.5 million XP when it's the same type. And when you compare that to everything else that precedes it, Platinum Turtle Shell is typically the highest level that we get on normal circumstances. That's 300,000. This is 100,000, 50,000. I mean, it is already among the top. And then on top of that, it is at the very top tied with the weighted headgear. So this is literally the best training item you can get in the game. And there was a little weird glitch that happened on global where like apparently the candy cane was mislabeled. There was some data entry issue and it wasn't quite functioning properly, but they fixed it. So looking at the training items sets here, I've got everything. I've got all of the various levels of training items. Scrolling down to the bottom, we've got the weighted headgear. We've got the Xmas candy cane, which is the holiday one. That's different, but they're exactly the same. Like they both do the same thing, basically. Look at that. So it both take me from 2 to 72 right here, 2 to 72. And if we go to the physical side, I've got 144 of these, 44 of the Christmas ones, 130 of the regular ones. They're all basically the same thing. But the point is, guys, if you farm this out, you will get a ton of these training items that you can then save and use for anybody. If you're low on training locations, you can swap this out for just using more of the candy canes or whatever you need. So this is a very useful resource that doesn't happen too often. So make sure you guys farm that out. And then on top of that, I want to let you guys know of all of the Kais that are available. At this moment, there are 9 Kais available in the treasure shop. There are 4 available via the blue incredible gems, unless of course you never bought the previous batch. Hopefully you have, but under the assumption that you did, there are 4 more that are available with the second dose of the STR LR Vegito Blue EZA. And then also the Pineko plushies give us access to 5 more Kais and then 15 sleeping Kais. Now this can be obtained through the special Gohan event. This was also released last week. Didn't make a video on it because there was so much else to talk about. But looking here on this event, the Path to Ultimate Power, you're going to want to use the Miraculous Awakening category and go to stage 6. This stage essentially functions like the Radish XL, where you're doing this primarily to get the XLs. In the process of trying to get the XL plushies, you will get enough of the Pineko plushies. I actually might have gotten a little bit too lucky where I found myself with more Pineko XLs than I did regular and had to do extra runs to get that. But still, it wasn't a very bad grind. So I got both of them done pretty quickly. And now I'm going to go into the Baba shop and I'm going to buy all 9 of those Kais and all 15 of the sleeping Kais. So let's do that right now. First with the blue incredible gems. You can farm out these gems best on auto on 28-2 of quest mode. Remember that, 28-2 of quest mode. That is the way that I have been doing my link levels and my blue incredible gem farming. So let's buy these 2. That takes care of those. Then we buy these 2. That takes care of those. I've got 513 Kais. My gosh. All right, now let's go to the left side or the right side here. Pineko plushies, we're gonna buy 2 of these. Okay. And then we are gonna buy these. And that takes care of that. I have 20 extra plushies because it took me that long to finish out the rest of the regular ones. So now I'm gonna buy all these. And boom, I have now bought every single Pineko plushie Sleeping Kai, and Pineko, whatever you say the stupid name, XL Elder Kai. And with my spare plushies left over, I'm just going to go for training items or training locations. So I'm going to do that. And then for the extra Pineko plushies, I guess I'll just go for, well, I'll save it. If I ever need to come back, I'll use it. So there you have it, folks. That is how you Dokkan responsibly. Training items, training items and super attack boosters for free. Get them while you still can. Once again, the Deborah event goes away in just a couple of days. It is going away on the 5th or the 4th, I believe, if this game would show me. Right here, Wednesday to, yes, Monday, November 7th. So get this done before that. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below. Let me know in the comments if you have already done the grind for the Kais. If so, how many Kais do you have now? And if you guys have not done the Deborah training item grind, are you going to start doing that now? Because I think it's pretty good. Let me know in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more Dokkan content in the future and click the notification bell so that you let YouTube know you want to see more of my stuff. Do it. Thanks again. Stay tuned and remember to Dokkan responsibly.